What is up, you people? This is my Restandard here. Today we're doing one of those deck concept videos where we make a deck purely off concept. Alright, I really haven't done one of these before. Or neither would I have done. I have never really tried or have done one before. So, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna wing it. So, this is off the script here. um, my friend, shout out to Mike by the way, um, recently gave me an old deck, a old G deck, by the way, and it's chouchou, bro. When I saw this card, I was like, I'm going to modernize it. I'm going to capitalize on this card alone. How am I going to do that? I do not know, but I'm going to try. So obviously, we already have a few cards here that you might want to try. Stuff that might make sense, stuff that might not. So we have this card here. We have this card here. I know we have the fourth versions of these. Yep, you have the fourth here. You have the fourth here. Let's see if this deck can relate whatsoever. I do know, I have seen a deck profile somewhere on YouTube that runs if I can find it, two of these. And I know I have two of them because this deck list is competitively up to date. I don't know, but I know that this is staying. Because top 7 for a chouchou is good. Discard a grade 3 is good. So that means we might run more grade 3s in here. What will we do? Probably just find more grade 3s to support this deck, right? We're not done. We run exactly 4 of these. We're running 4 of these because of reasons, right? During your turn, if any player's rear guards was turned to hand, this unit gets plus 5k, right? So that means bot decking is cool, right? At the end of battle, it's boosted if you have Vanguard 2 on its card name, so +1, return all of the rear guard suited column to hand, right? So yeah, we run her specifically for that. And on top of that, you gotta remind yourself, right? To all, reveal the top card of the deck from hand and put it to hand, right? If that card was chouchou in its card name, put a rear guard to the bottom of the deck and draw a card. We want to thrive off this mechanic somewhat, right? So we have to run some form of chouchou support. And as much as I hate to say it, I do not like the chouchou support currently. When I mean by currently, I mean the way how it is right now doesn't sit with me. So we're going through the deck list, right? We have these two here, we have that. I can say we can run probably 2 and 2 of this chouchou support. This is a counter charger and soul charger, which is perfect for this card. I can say we can run maybe off rip 3 of these because off rip this is good, right? So it'll probably go for grade 1 lineup. This, then this. These two, well, yeah. Because we want to run as much chouchou support, we just don't want to rely on most of it. So I say this is enough for a grade 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 grade 1s, right? Right. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 grade 1s. 13 grade 1s is perfect for how it is right now. And grade 2s is currently my problem. Because I see this card, and first thing I think of is, cool, bot deck, call a card. But it has to be a chouchou, right? No, it doesn't, wait. Yeah, it has to be chouchou, right? The only thing about the old chouchou support is that it's name locked. So when your rear guard chouchou is coming from the bottom deck, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Since we do run a few chouchou supports, it's very hard to determine which grade 2s you want to keep, right? And like off rip, I could say this right here is a good card to keep in the grade 2 slots. Alright? Because if you have a Vanguard chouchou cards, you need +2 and all your grade 2 or greater chouchous, which most likely will just be this, will get resist and boost. Right? But there's also more. There is more. This is like Twa and V. At the when your other rear guard's put into the bottom of the deck, if you have Vanguard Twa in its card name, which we do, you can pay the cost if you do stand this unit, and this unit gets +5k. Again, as a person who really doesn't know how the grade 2 lineup will look like, we can run 2-3-2. Exclude these out because this card says kind of one put to the bottom of the deck. When your other unit of Shushin's card name, you pay the cost if you do, draw a card, choose one of your cards of Shushin's card name, call it from hand, and call it to rearguard, right? We have this mess here. And I think there is a third? I believe there is a third. No, there is not a third. Cool. So we can run 2-2-3. And we can end it off with a staple in like every Bermuda Triangle deck, and that is Chocola for at least a lot. We tend to see her a lot more if you think about it. A grade 2, a grade 3s to put in the deck, probably to generate a force marker. It's not like this deck can be underpowered. It really can be. Just that if you slap a whatchamacallit, a over trigger from Lyrical Monasterio, the rear guards will get a 10k boost, right? Thinking about it, that is true. And that is if you could pull it off. This deck is not meant for competitive reason. I can say for sure that it is meant for the most stupidest reason ever: enjoying the game. For grade 3s, ooh, that's a tough one. We run, let's wing it actually. You know what? I'd say let's run these two. Winging is going to be impossible. And I could say we could run one of these, and I'll be right back, everybody. 1 second. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I got called to do something important, so now we're going to continue, right? So, we are going to completely start off with our grade 3s, right? I think most of our grade 3s are fine. I mean, we can run this as like a ride target, so then we can run this over Twa, so then we can activate the skill of Twa, get that force marker, and on top of that make Twa 21k beater. So yeah, we can do that. I believe this is possible. So we can also run this starter. We can run the over trigger. And I'd say about trigger wise, I wouldn't really care about what's in it. The only thing I care about is if we can fit PGs into the deck, because our options for PGs currently are only this one. And the only reason why I'm saying this one is because I do not have room for other PGs. So yeah, not room per se, it's just that I do not have the ability to add more PGs because I do not have any more draw PGs. If you haven't noticed, they are in these decks, respectively, in these decks. And I believe this one has 3, Yes, and then this one has 4. So if you haven't seen my videos, this is duos and this is Ange. So yeah, we are currently getting those set up. So yeah, we're going to count our deck soon because we want to make sure that we have everything in here for a chill deck, right? Because obviously we need to chill a bit, so we can run 2 of those. This card right here is another countercharger that we were running, so yeah, we're doing that. We run the stand trigger because I don't know what's going to do in this deck, honestly. My goal is to just hope for the best. And I don't even hope for the best, I mean hope that it's still good. You know? As a person who's played Bermuda, not religiously, but like for fun, because all my decks are made for fun for Bermuda Triangle, I can say this for sure. Deck building is massive. Like, I mean, you can smack a 1-ofs in each from each generation of Vanguard into this deck, into a Bermuda deck, and it'll work. Which is another concept I hope to make as a Highlander deck, right? I have grade 3s for it and everything already. But now we're going to start counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. We have 2 cards extra. So, throughout the entire deck, we have 2 cards extra, right? We have a massive ton of support cards in here, but 2 of them have to go. So, what's those 2 that have to go? At most these, right? We could run 1 stride fodder. Because we already run stride crits. Honestly, stride crits are the best. And yeah. So now that we have 50 card deck, we can probably sleeve it up together. It's a casual deck, right? So we'll probably play the G zone the same way how it was given to me, which is just chouchous, right? But I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, the on-stride effect is pretty good, right? And on top of that, if I have 1 or more, I can stride for free. So let's see, we can run tirua. This card is probably chouchou reliant, right? Yeah, this card's chouchou reliant, so this card gotta go. Is this card chouchou reliant? Choose 5 regards. Yep. So tirua is the only one that gets to stay. These cards are chouchou reliant, so they have to leave. And dang, as much as I hate to say it, you gotta go. I really do not like reacting some memes in this deck. But sometimes looking at it and you be like, dang bro, you gotta go. So we're looking at the old binder and seeing what we can add to this, right? Because honestly, we can probably add Student Council President Alk for the 2 of. This is casual, right? So you're thinking, hey, Mallory, what are you gonna do? Sea Breeze. Honestly, this deck is like one big joke to me because you're playing the old chouchou, right? It's supposed to be a joke, but I don't know if it'll play well. It's a casual deck. You cannot take this any more less seriously than saying it's a casual deck. And honestly, kind of wigging out about it because yeah, so we run 2 of these, 4 of these, we can run 1 of these, right? That means that makes 3. We're missing 1 more slot. 1 more slot, guys. Can we really stress over 1 more slot? Like, do we even have room to stress over 1 more slot? Let's see, we could run a mirror. We could run a duo for the sake of the meme, because, you know, we have... Matter of fact, for the sake of the meme, we could run one SP mirror, right? I don't know how it'll work. It's an SP mirror. Let's just do it. Let's just... Oh, this G zone's gonna be really messed up for the people who are gonna look at it. They're gonna be like, what in the world happened here? The G guard, we'll keep it. Why not, right? I don't really have that much G guards for this clan. I really hope to get the clan collection one, so I can update this one, because this is like the deck that I play casually as well. But I also have the G zone shares a lot with the other deck, which is currently premium. I believe it is premium Referade, because this also has our 4 thingies. Well, this already came in the deck, so I shouldn't be surprised. I think we have more of them, actually. Hold up. Because if that is true, that means we have 4 whole premium decks. Not 4, well, 3. Yeah, 3 whole premium decks. But I haven't really seen any extra Stride Fighter crits, because I know I've bought in 2, or a playset of 8, because the deck was reliant on Stride Fighters, but I do not see any new ones, or at least none that I see currently, right? So here's the thing, right, about me and Stride Fighters. We are enemies. Frenemies, to be exact, because me and Stride Fighters don't really go well. So what I do is I try my best to run Stride Fighters to the best of my ability. So yeah, that's what we do here. We run Stride Fighters to the best of our abilities. And you know what? Do we even have enough to make 5 rear guards with chouchous? Let's see. I'd say yes, so we'll just keep the 1 chouchou. Yeah, we'll keep the 1 chouchou actually. And yeah, we are doing rock solid right now actually. I don't know how, but this deck will have the sleeves to this, and then we'll put the sleeves from Lupina back onto here, back onto those deck. But right now this is currently just hee ha ha moments in Vanguard. Oh my god. Or we can just probably put it on here, because this is currently a 50 stack. And yeah, we could put it on here. Oh, future reference, we are working on Grand Blue, so watch out for that when it comes out. I mean, Grand Blue is going to be funny, because I'm getting the premium battle deck set. Heads up for an unboxing of that one day, or probably not. I'll just probably review it, play it for a while, and review what I played so far. So yeah, yeah, we can do that. Whatever you guys prefer. I can do a deck profile on each one, and or do testing videos of me and my friends playing premium. Some of them will be playing for the first time, just that a lot of things are going on with school stuff and other things, so we just have to make sure that we get our lives together. Honestly, we're reaching that time where we're going to become seniors in high school. I mean, I sound old saying that, but it's a thing, alright? Being a senior kind of hits you deep. Like, you know that you're about to finish high school and you're gonna go on to college. I don't know if I can do content while I'm in college, because I can't focus on 2 things at once, but I'll still try, right? I'm still trying. I'm still trying to push out content as much as possible, and on top of that, I'm trying to also be a better version of myself. Because why? I cannot say. Because being a better version of yourself is honestly the best thing you can do, right? And that's the thing about about being a content creator is that you can just do things. You can do things your way, and if people don't like it, you don't have to change it. I say do not meet demand of people, because the demand of the people is kind of rough, right? And I'd say you can't meet everybody's needs. Meeting everybody's needs is also a harder process in itself. Which is why I choose not to struggle with it. I literally chose to just accept it and say, hey, I'm going to do this my way. For all you people who truly want to stay, just stay, right? Like currently right now, I'm technically a college student, because I am in dual enrollment for a coding class, and if I pass, I get 12 credits for college, right? I just want to do my best and be the best version of myself, right? I would still do Vanguard content because Vanguard's a hobby, but on top of that, I want to learn more about coding. I want to make a job out of it. Or if anything, I want to still be a card game content creator that does coding. You know, I could probably do a lot of things. Like my goal is to one day code a fan game for Vanguard that everybody can play online. Like it has every deck, like not just like Untapped or like a Wikipedia deck. Like it has everything possible. It gets updated frequently with every set. It plays like Zero, but really not, because you could have more freedom. You can think of the coolest deck list. You can play online mostly. There's no story mode whatsoever. You just play. You just play with friends. You know, you get together, play with friends, and you don't have to be together. You can be far apart. Just like how Discord is when for all you people playing remote fight. Just saying. It's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be a remote fight. Like you guys don't have to speak to each other, or unless I choose to make a voice channel system where you and your opponent are talking, you know, casually having fun. But that's the thing about video game creation, is that you can do things your way, and on top of that, you can do things however people want. Like if they want sleeves, like in Zero, oh boy, you can code sleeves, right? And I want to do that. My goal is to one day either make a video game or become a robotics engineer. And I will not stop until either one of those goals are completed. So, what are we going to do? Study hard, everybody. Will I have sleepless nights? Maybe. Will I still have time for content creation? Maybe. But the most thing I want is people know that I'm honest with them. And I'll give them what they need. So, hope you guys enjoy this. This counts as a deck profile as well. Hope you guys enjoy this. This is Mallory Stander signing off, and thank you for listening to me blabble about life.